Hello friends, I just thought I would do a quick little update with a little haul I got, and this was from a Facebook marketplace find where a lady said free to someone who will use them creatively. And I thought, that's me. So I'm just going to go through. I don't know why there's this wadding inside, but it will come in handy. But isn't that cute? It's like a little, it's like it's been made into a little pouch because all the sides have been joined. But this is just beautiful, beautiful little flowers. It sort of feels like a little pillow the way it is. She said they were her mother's and that she wanted them, she didn't want to just take them down the op shop and risk having them thrown out. Beautiful. And she said there's stains and there's little holes, and so that's why she didn't feel like she could sell them. Now this is my second one of these, which is a supper cloth, and it's very sheer, which is a funny thing. I've got to find a little round table because I've got two of these. So this one's a few rust stains on it, but having two of them, it feels like it, you know, like a little round card table or something like that might be really nice with this. So same colour as well. The other one's got different flowers, but that's cute. I don't know, I haven't even looked through, so this is all a surprise. So looks like a C to me. That's pretty good. It's like a table napkin or a tea towel of some sort, but there we are. I got my initial without even realising it. How's that? How good is that? A little bit of this lovely applique. Love that. So even though she sort of painted them as a bit of a picture of not being in great condition, they're actually not bad. They could have just been sitting in her mum's cupboard. I'm assuming, she didn't say, but I'm assuming her mum's either gone into a home or passed away. Oh, this is so delicate. So there's quite a few of this sort of thing, like it's like a table placemat or something. This has got tiny little holes. Oh, how sweet. Isn't that cute? It's been probably bleached a bit because it's very faded across here. But these will all come in handy. Oh, they'll be used. Don't you worry about that. And a set of these. So we've got little blue flowers. So they're all the same. They're all a square like so with just this edge. So this is blue flowers, purple flowers, pink flowers, red flowers. So orange and red. Cute. Very cute. So this is quite coloured along the edges. It looks like 4-leaf clovers, or maybe it's nasturtiums. That one, I'm going to put that in the dyeing pile. Nice bit of coloured dye, and that's lovely too. Oh, that's nice. That'll be really nice around a junk journal or a stitched book. I'll keep that aside. So here's some, I don't know, it's like Japanese style pergola or pagoda. So there's one of those. Little baskets of flowers. Oh, these are definitely great for spines. This is like a cross stitch little pansies or little nasturtiums, one or the other. Oh, I've never seen these ones before. I love it when I get ones that I've never seen before. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? Two of those. Oh, they're lovely. Yeah, I do like that. Oh, some Australian flowers. Beautiful. Yeah, they are a little bit stained, but they're not really bad. This will be lovely on a journal or a needle book. Love these. The little gum nuts and the little gum leaves. Another one of these. Butterfly on it. I put that in the dyeing pile as well. This is fairly raised embroidery. It's beautiful. Right, I'm making up a little dyeing pile over here. Oh, I love these ones. The ones that have got a little building in the middle. I have got one of those somewhere. I'm going to have a special place for these ones because although it's either starched or it's actually a little bit plasticky. But I just love that there's a building. And I always wonder, well, what building is it? Well, it could be Asian. It looks almost like a temple with someone, or looks like a bank teller. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh, how sweet. Oh, that's gorgeous. So I don't know what's in here, so it's fascinating. Oh, look at this beautiful bits of lace. It's like these, you can smell them. They're really old. These are very old. You can feel how old they are. And look, isn't that gorgeous? So there's 1, 2, 3, look like a set. They're like little beautiful placemats. Once again, the yellowing on here, I'm going to think about those because I actually quite like that one's not marked. Well, not, there's only a tiny little mark. This one, a little bit marked, not too bad. And this one had a lot of marks on. What was it? Yeah, this one's got some bigger stains. I might put that in the dyeing pile and see how it looks. So I don't know what on earth this is. All right. It could be a tea cozy. No, there's no hole at the top. Maybe it was put on top of toast. I don't know. I'm going to have to do a little bit of research, I think, on this shape and style. A bit stained. I can't tell if it's natural fibre or if it's plasticky because it's got that feel. But I might stick that one in as well in the dyeing pile because there could be something interesting from that. Ooh, nice little flowers. These come up really good when they're dyed. This is just so sweet. I do not want to touch that. Another one of these. I love these ones. Look how fine it is. Gosh, we've really lost a lot of the abilities, I think. That's gorgeous too. Do I want to? No, I don't want to dye it. Definitely like dyeing these flower ones because when you cut the flowers out, they're colourful. Oh, she had quite a lot. Free, it was quite a find today. Pretty, like a snowflake. Might have to do a white on white. This one's a bit torn, but also, it's quite torn, but also very yellowed. So that's going to go in the dye pile, especially when they're a bit torn. If you put them in and they don't quite work in the dye pile, then you can toss them if they don't come out nicely. But same with this, it's all they're good for cutting up though, a lot of them. Pineapple one. If her mum made these, they're all very beautifully delicate. And I'm thinking rather than a bright colour, maybe a sort of a tea stain or something. Like there is a RIT dye that I can kind of water down a bit so as not to have too many tannins on this beautiful delicate old stuff. All right, well, what is this? There are it's like 2 drawstrings. I've got no idea. Yeah, it is. It's a drawstring. Oh, they're very tight. I don't know what they're. It's like a surgeon mask, only giant size. Another thing to research. Might use that actually. Might make something out of that. Well, I'll make something out of a lot of them, I think. But what a find. What a good find. Oh, this is quite a large. It's not. Oh, it's a small supper cloth, I'd say, or it's just supper cloth size. This one is very marked. But I love the edges. The edge is very Art Deco. It's probably fairly old. Bit Art Deco. Might put this one in the dyeing pile, but I might cut it down because it's a bit too... I've got my lovely collection of supper cloths, but this one is a bit too stained to keep in my lovely pile. Oh, but this one, oh gosh, I had no idea. She didn't show me and I didn't look. And look, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, look at all that work. Is that the right side? I think this is the right side. All the little flowers all the way around the edge, and then this beautiful circle. This is a lovely autumn supper cloth to put out once we get our change of season here. But definitely, it's like I need a little card table or something so I can put a supper cloth out every so often. Oh, just beautiful. Thanks, Helen. Lovely. Oh, isn't that gorgeous? It's a bit Dutch. I love these. Yeah, this is really special, this one. I love that. Just don't know what you're getting when you just go, yeah, sure, I'll turn up and grab a free bag. As you do. Oh, a long one. All right, is it the same as those other ones? I don't know, I think it's just a bit of lace. Maybe it was on a, this is how long it is. Maybe it was on a, like a sideboard or something like that. It's got beautiful flowers. That's the back. Yeah. Gorgeous. Really lovely. Alright, this looks, well, another supper cloth. Here I was saying I collect them. Look, it's very thick, like a damask or something, and then look at that detail on the edges, and it's actually, it's got a pattern. It's a bit hard to see. I think it's worn. Can't quite tell. There's a design around the edge with little circles, but these I can't quite see what they are. I think they're like ribbons. Oh, that's a leaf. So it's leaves and banners and little dots, and it's like not animals, but more like a kind of garden scene. This looks like leaves with little grapes or seeds or something. I think I love this edging. I don't know. Sometimes with these, if you dye them like a green or an orange, the pattern comes up really well. I wouldn't mind seeing that pattern, but I could be risking it because this is just beautiful. But it is a bit stained, so it's bordering on, do I put it in my really special supper cloth pile, my collectibles, or not? And I'd say that because of all the stains, it wouldn't be a collectible, even though this part is just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to risk it and dye it. We'll see how it shows up. So a bit of cross stitch. You seem to have a lot of these shapes. It's a bit, once again, it's a little bit Asian temple-y, this bit here, but it's very, very beautifully fine. All very neat on the back. Look at that, it's just gorgeous. Look, this is Find of the Century. Oh, this is like a little, oh, look, it's got a fork and a knife. This is my second carver. I've got another carver, which is a really thin. This is my second carver. And look at this hand embroidered knife. Got satin stitch, 2 rows of satin stitch here for the handle. And here, it's all short and long stitch. Some of it's come a bit undone at the corner here. And what's the fork? So we've got same handle style, the satin stitch, and then this short and long stitch, which really gives it a good texture. So 2 carvers I've got now. Didn't know what they were before, but I do now. Gosh, that's a thick one. It's like a napkin. It's like, let's see if it's the same. No, you can't really see the pattern too well on it. Very well bleached, I think. Well loved. Another one I might stick in the dye pile to see if I can just get that pattern to come up a bit more, just to enjoy it. Because really you can't see it very well at all there. This is the last one. Oh, this is bigger. All right, stained, but look, some beautiful flowers, and I'd say this is a larger tablecloth. Yeah, it's bigger than, I mean, if you used it as a supper cloth, it would really hang down, but that's okay. I'm loving these flowers. They're like sunflowers. So I'm thinking all these ones that have got this stain on them, that honestly, they're not usable for your best, you know. However, to dye it will bring out the patterns, and then I can use bits of it a bit more than I would if I just, you know, had it sitting there doing nothing. I probably would cut it up and use lots of bits of it. Yeah, I really like it. I don't know if you can see the pattern, but definitely like big flowers. Big flowers, yeah, love it. Daisies or sunflowers or something like that. And then there's a border. So that's my wonderful little haul. What a beauty. What an unexpected beauty. I hope you've enjoyed having a look at those with me. And wow, I just feel really honoured whenever I get someone's mum's or grandma's things. It's always a bonus, of course, if it was free. And wow, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So thanks for being here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.